Hey guys, it is Cowboy here, and we got a couple new machines here that I wanted to show off. The one below me I'm calling the Ice Cube. Ice, baby. Yeah. That one over there right behind me, or above my head, that one was my very first design, and it was kind of a failure. And then this one's the one I'm currently working on, but it's not done yet. I got a lot to do on it, and but I'll show you, and I'll have a world download in the description, and you can check all these out. Okay, let's get to it. So what we have here is the machine that is right here, and as you can see, that's ice is frozen, but I have a machine to de-thaw it out if it happens. So, but it only happens if all four of them are frozen. Will it start defrost mode? So there's four of these, and they're all facing each other. And if this one makes an ice block at the same time as the one over here, and they try to push, they kind of get hung up. So yeah, it's bad in that aspect, I guess. But there's an ice block here, and an ice block here, so they all try to push down. And there is this kind of machine. Let's see if we can get this going here. One on top, and this going around. So every time it pushes one in, it pushes it down. See? Pushes it down. So we have a machine that constantly is pushing down. Alright, let's break it right there. I've got this hopper back here because this other pusher over here will push this piston out and break the machine. This is why they just get hung up instead of breaking completely. So yeah, let's go over here. And so these push a block this way and then a block this way. So every other block it pushes back and forth. And I was having a problem where blocks were getting pushed down at the wrong time. So this one, it basically, if something's down here, it always will push it back up. And I got those on all of them. It's pretty cool little machine. Pretty cool little machine. Yep, you just saw it work. Okay, and then it pushes it down here, and I just got command blocks breaking, destroying the block whenever it gets there, as you saw. And then I had a counter right here, and it was counting. Let's go look at, let's actually let this start going right now. And I'll make this one over here start up as well. Let's get all these out of here. So for every block you see in there, that would be a block of ice. That'd be a block of ice. Now I've only got this side going, and it's basically the same thing. Anytime anything comes in here, it sends a signal to this, and it just deletes it all. So sometimes there might be two blocks in there, but that doesn't really happen that often. This is a work in progress. Complete work in progress. That one over there works. So I don't know if you completely understand what's going on, but yeah, there's 8 machines right here. Man, I actually had to count that just now. That's how bad that was. Okay, there's 8 machines over here, and they're all pushing down to here. So you could have another machine pushing it straight towards you, and you could sit right at the end of the 12 and have hoppers underneath the line and just start mining them out and just sit there and mine it out. And you wouldn't have to move or anything, and that would be a viable way of getting ice, seeing how ice in 1.13 is going to be very valuable. And okay, so of here I have clocks. Every one of these have a clock, and that's probably a bad idea redstone wise, but I'm doing it anyway. So what happens is, if this doesn't push ice down for a length amount of time, see right there, okay, and you see that pushed out, Okay, and what it did is it reset this line. So whatever was in here is now going back, and it's gonna do it again. See? So if all these items ever end up all the way over here, it's gonna reset the clock, and it's gonna send this torch signal all the way up here, and these lights are gonna come on. It's gonna unpower this piston, and these lights are gonna come on, and that's gonna defrost all this ice. So, and then that's gonna reset the system. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm thinking about making it to where it defrost all of this ice instead of just it's set up for just this block right here, but I might make it to where it defrosts this block and this block, just in case. There's never supposed to be a block right here, never. And yeah, it might be a good idea to do that, but I had it run all night and none of them have been jammed up. Like this one's frozen, but that's natural for it to happen. And then that one's all frozen, and if we look down here, this has got to come all the way over and then it'll reset. So this has got a little bit. Alright, well, that's pretty cool little system. It's worked pretty well. Let's look at this one. This is the very first part of this idea, the big one down there. This is where this one came from. I made this one, and I wanted to kind of do what this one does, but I wanted it compact area where it just kind of like kept feeding. This one's pretty quick, and it'll feed all the way down. It's just whenever things get jammed up down here is it stops working. Yeah, so I'd show you this, but it's a pain in the butt to get to work, or when it breaks, it's a pain in the butt to put it back. So if you want to work it, do this. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to push. You're gonna have to take these down, and then you're gonna have to push that down like that, and to reset it. And I'm not doing that. Yeah, as you see, there's a lot of little bugs to it. All right, so, but I put this one over here, and every time you see the block deleted, that's a block that we have gotten in ice over there. Okay, now let's see. How many do we have over here? We already have 64 and 24. That's 108 that we just had, right? Yeah. Okay. And then let's see over here how many this one has. 41. As you've seen, this is a lot faster. And why is that faster? Because this one only has 8 times 4, 64, right? I think. 8 times 4, 64? 16, 16, 32, right? 32, yeah, 32. It only has 32 water blocks exposed to air, so that's only 32 slots, and this one has a lot more. I don't exactly know how many this one has, but I can guarantee you that's a lot more. And see, right here, bad. We don't want that happening. This was supposed to be pushed down, and sometimes it doesn't work. I need to either redesign this or make this one where it can be resetted, and that would be nice. Yes, so I'm having some problems resetting this, but I think I figured it out. It needs to be redstone blocks need to push right here. I'm thinking I'm going to use a double piston extender to push the redstone blocks down. And then I also have this one where it pushes all these blocks down. As you can see, we'll turn this on so it won't make any more ice, and then that ice will go away too, because when we turn this one on and then we have our block of redstone come down, it'll reset it all, which is nice. That's what we want to do. Maybe every 15 minutes, maybe reset the machine, and then it should never break. But I'm gonna do a little bit of checking out here and there, and if oh man, I need to fix that, don't I? This one's not running. This side's not fixed. Yeah. But world download in the description. Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a video. I got a different mic right now because my good stuff is all put up in storage right now because I'm in the process of doing some house stuff, and yeah, my other job where I've been jumping around and moving around all the United States, I quit that job, and now I'm working back at home again. Not home, but I'm working in the same vicinity as my home, and yeah, this is making it a little harder because I live out in the middle of nowhere and I don't have no internet, dadnabbit. So, videos have been very, very skittish, as you could see. Yes, so I'm trying to get back into the mode of things. I'm having to go to town to upload videos, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Ice Cube, and hopefully this will be the Ice Cube 2000. Yeah, eventually. Anyway, sorry about the mic, and remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and we'll see you next time.